Hey everybody, Captain Kai, the Seaglass guy, at one of the best sea glass beaches in the entire Caribbean. I'm here in St. Kitts today, and there are literally millions of pieces of sea glass at my feet. Let's flip this camera around and check out the beach. Right on, so as you can see, these beaches are literally made of just rocks and glass. That's what it is everywhere. And this particular beach is loaded with sea coins. But if you look at the ground here, you can see that it's pretty much made of glass in certain areas. Millions and millions of pieces deposited in one spot. A lot of people don't know this, but many people use sea glass for jewelry, arts, craft like that. And it can be worth actually a little bit of money. So we're gonna pick up some of the pieces here today, look for some rarer colors. As you can see, there's a lot of white, brown, and green pieces. But throughout that, we're probably gonna find some marbles, actual marbles that people used to use for slingshots and stuff like that, that get mixed in with the glass. Those are one of the rarest things you can find. We're also looking for red, orange, purple, pink sea glass, anywhere we can find it. Those are the rarest colors of sea glass there are. So we've got our eyes peeled. You can see there's just millions and millions of pieces. Really like these seafoam ones right here. You can see they're perfect jewels. So up at the top of these cliffs here, there used to be a bottling factory. And at the bottling factory, all the broken bottles they would take and throw over these cliffs. And so that resulted in all of this piling up. But after years and years, it becomes so soft, the sharp glass, that you can just scrape your hands through it without any problem at all. So that's why there's all this glass here. And climbed down the cliffs today and I'm checking it out, hoping to find some more sea coins like the ones we found there right at the beginning. So what I can do is just dig through all these piles and pull back layers and layers of the glass and hope to find some really good stuff. Also, what we can do here is go in the water. As you can see, it's not super clear today, but if I put on my snorkel, my goggles, I might be able to go underwater and find some really good pieces as well. They used to burn all this stuff before they throw it over the hill. So a lot of it's melted. A lot of it has labels stuck in between. And you can see right here in the water, it's constantly moving around. So you can grab right in there and pull out the good stuff. That's flips and flops back through the waves. So let's see what we can spot here in these piles. Ooh. Like I said, sometimes they would melt or burn all the glass and it would melt together. You get multiple colors that kind of fuse into one. Let's get some sunshine behind that. See, that's a white and seafoam piece. That's pretty neat. Sometimes the labels get stuck in between, so you get words that show up often in reverse. And those are also really neat to find, like Sprite, Coke, Fanta, things like that. So let me get you low and slow so you can check out how much glass there really is here. I see a piece of a marble right there. Did you see that one? Cool, huh? And those sea coins, the ones that I found at the beginning, those are typically from old bottle bottoms. Anything that's a perfect circle and flawless is considered a sea coin if it's made of glass and comes from the sea. So pretty cool. Really just nice jewels. You can see up here on the dry part, some stuff that's been like hanging high and dry. And then back here at my feet is just piles and piles brought up by the ocean. And it kind of flips around every night, so you get new stuff constantly washing up. Old stuff washing back, and getting smoother and smoother and smoother. And what you got to keep in mind is that all of this sea glass is actually eventually becoming sand again. So someday all of this will turn back into sand. All sea glass has a lifespan, has an expiration date, or eventually it gets so small that it's going to be indetectable as sea glass. Look at these perfect jewels here. Just so rad. Really like finding the blue colors as well. But you want to be looking for pieces that are really nice and soft. That one's a little jagged still on the side, but it's got some really good color to it. Check it out. But we're going to throw that one back and let it cook some more. Maybe somebody in a future generation will pick that one up. Also want to make sure we're always picking up trash along the way. I got a few bags of soda bottles that I found on the cliff side down here. And then other than that, we're just picking up a little piece we can. Obviously you can't pick it up, all of it, but you can try your best. So that's what we're doing. There's another almost sea coin there. You can see how this one's perfect on one side, but on the other, not so much. So might leave that one behind for somebody else to find in the future. Throw it back. Yeah, look at all this. So, see, this is a brand new bottle right here. You probably want to wear shoes at this beach just in case. But for the most part, a lot of trash hasn't been thrown here in a long time, so you're pretty safe to walk around. There's a few more little coves over here we can check out to see if there's any marbles or stuff. A lot of the best stuff I find is by raking through the layers and finding all that good stuff that's just below the surface. But also, sometimes you can be surprised by really cool stuff just on top. Like, look at that massive seafoam jewel right here. And you can see this is an old Sprite bottle right here. They used to have these dimples or indentations that would kind of look like bubbles when the Sprite was nice and cold and wet, and gave a distinct trademark look to the last Sprite bottles, I believe the 60s and 70s. That's pretty sweet. Some things you can do with the sea coins, even if they're not ready. Just give them a good skip. Get them back out there. See how many skips you can get. That was only 3. That's all right. It's pretty fun. Some bigger pieces too. You can see the edges of these bottles. Like this, probably an old Coca-Cola bottle. And that's a seafoam color right there. That's a really nice color to find. But I'm only looking for the jewels today. Pieces that can be used as pendants, for rings, for earrings, for stuff like that. And you can see back in these caves, there's tons of that stuff. Yeah, as you can see, it's also just a beautiful day. There's the ocean. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed checking out literally one of the best sea glass beaches in the entire Caribbean. It's pretty warm here. It's almost 90 degrees, but it's so worth it. So make sure to cover up some sunscreen, pick up some trash while you're here, and if you haven't got it yet, get your passport so you can come. This is literally one of the coolest sea glass beaches I've ever been to. Nobody else is here. Got it all to myself. Gonna go enjoy digging those piles. Thanks for watching.